What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? There's actually something I wanted to talk to you guys about that I thought was pretty interesting, specifically for my German subscribers, and actually people who are following me worldwide, but I guess mainly for Germany since the privacy laws are a little interesting, so to speak, out there. For those that have not heard, Facebook just changed its name from Facebook to Meta. I mean, at least it's in the works of being changed if it hasn't been changed already. And Mark Zuckerberg has done something or is planning to do something that I feel like is going to be more or less very invasive. And I wanted you guys' thoughts on this. So from what I've seen from all the videos that I've watched and the research that I've done into it, just, basic internet research and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure we've all done our own deep dives. He's thinking about creating a virtual world for everybody worldwide. Now, I have the Oculus Quest 2. It's somewhere on my desk, actually. It's right behind this monitor that you're watching this from. And it's pretty cool. It's you have to sign in to the Oculus Quest using your Facebook account. For those that have used Facebook, I'm pretty sure everyone's familiar with it. You have to sign in, with your email and stuff like that. Facebook normally asks for a lot of sensitive information from you, and while it is quote unquote secure, Facebook has been moving in a way that has made people feel very unsecure for the sake of boosting advertising money and stuff like that, and finding out how they can pitch certain ads towards a certain demographic of people, no matter what the demographics are, right? So with this metaverse, you would be able to log in anywhere in the world. I'm pretty sure you would have to hop in some virtual reality sort of thing, and you can create your avatar and literally go to any environment worldwide and stuff like that, which is cool. You can play games with friends and whatnot. It's pretty much exactly what's set up on the Oculus, because you get your own avatar, you get to walk around certain applications that you engage with on the Oculus. You get to go meet with people. It's kind of like VR chat in a way, but I think the downside to that are a few things, right? People won't be going outside as much with this new feature and whatnot, because it's not designed for you to go outside and just see the world differently. It's designed for you to stay home and kind of take part in this virtual world, so to speak. It's interesting. And like I said, there are a lot of things that I know American creative geniuses, quote unquote, right, have come up with that the world hasn't really accepted too well, for very good reason. I feel like with this new move, it's going to require people to put in even more information about themselves, and I think it makes everyone more vulnerable to being compromised, if that makes sense. For those that don't know, your boy is definitely in the military right now, and I work with a lot of, we talk about things like how to keep your personal information secure, like how to protect your stuff. And I know Germany is huge on privacy. You can tell just by playing GeoGuessr or trying to use Google Maps. I mean, you fly over Germany in Google Maps and it's a big old blur. It's all censored. So I was wondering, my question to you guys, I have several questions. The first being, how do you guys feel about this new update? I already don't really use Facebook like that unless I'm sharing memes, but the whole purpose of this whole Meta thing is to get people to use it a lot more often. Facebook obviously owns Instagram and WhatsApp, and I know all of you guys out there in Europe, not just Germany, but everybody out there in Europe watching this right now, y'all be using WhatsApp. That's like your main mode of communication, and Mark Zuckerberg owns that. So all your little information, all your little conversations, anything you've been sending that is, family friendly and not family friendly, he sees all that. He has access to it. And he's like, cool, boom. So I'm saying, do you feel like we are moving in the right direction with this virtual reality world stuff? I think it's cool. I think it should definitely be optional, right? I mean, I know a lot of people probably like the old way of doing things and stuff like that, but if there's a way to do it where it's very secure and people feel safe and that their information isn't being used against them, because I feel like a lot of people wouldn't have a problem with this upgrade, whatever, had Facebook not violated everyone's trust and openly admitted to technically using people's information maliciously, meaning like, for their own profit. And it's just I don't know, kind of tacky. I mean, I know like YouTube in itself got hit pretty hard for using information of minors against their will, and I know Facebook has gotten itself in a lot of huge trouble with when it comes to privacy. So I'm wondering how you guys feel about the changes that are about to take place, and if the general consensus is, oh, we don't feel good about this, is there anyone in Germany creating an application that makes people feel more safe so that there's a social network out there that is a lot more secure? Because that is also another alternative. I know China was like, hey, listen, we are not rocking with this Facebook stuff. We're not rocking with anything the U.S. has to offer as far as applications go, because you guys ask too many questions. So they put their people on their own internet service providing stuff, like own websites, on social media, everything. Now, granted, the government over there is definitely heavily monitoring everything that people are doing there, but I guess at least the government feels more secure. I mean, we don't really care about what the government feel like, but I guess that was their solution to a problem when it came to privacy and revealing all of that information. And I'm just like, man, there are so many different laws in Germany and stuff like that. And I know there are a lot of talks about changing the way that things are conducted on the internet worldwide. And I know that it's already affecting a lot of applications that I use. And I've talked about this before. Every time I log on Instagram, I can't even see most of my analytics because most of my followers are from Europe. And because of Europe's privacy laws, I can't really see very many statistics. And I'm like, oh, well, that's weird. So I can't really see like, how many shares and engagement things and whatever that I have, just because that's part of the whole privacy thing. So like I said, as Mark Zuckerberg starts, twiddling his thumbs and coming up with these brilliant ideas, I've always been curious as to how people, especially in a country that, cares so much about privacy on the level that I've seen it cared about, Germany specifically, you know what I'm saying? I was curious as to how you guys felt about it. And if you, let's decide it, because I think the way Facebook works like Apple and Facebook, I feel like are one and the same. They're one and the same, the way that they conduct their business, right? Because Apple does it too, obviously. But the way Facebook is I feel like once they create this metaverse, they're going to start daisy chaining it into every application we use that Facebook owns. Facebook is going to try to buy all the networks, most of the networks that we use on a day-to-day basis. So it's like, oh, in order for you to use this feature, you must have a metaverse account or da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, that's a little weird. You know what I mean? And it seems fun, like, fun in games at first until, like I said, people all of a sudden have access to all of this information. And as we've seen, the biggest problem that everyone has is just things getting hacked and leaked and all this other good stuff or whatever that people are concerned about. So just a very interesting topic that I saw because I was watching a lot of different videos on it yesterday. There's a lot of other details. Of course, I would just type in Facebook metaverse, what is it, on the YouTube search bar. I might make a few videos on it on my channel and stuff and talk about it because I know that's something that's becoming a growing concern and a growing interest with a lot of people. So yeah, let me know. Do you guys think this is a good move, a bad move? Are you guys going to use this? And for the people who think they're not going to use this ever, do you think you'll be daisy chained into using this? Because I mean, like I said, WhatsApp is a wildly popular application out there in Germany. So I'm willing to bet that the way that this is going to be designed is so that applications like Instagram, WhatsApp, and any other application that Facebook has bought, any other company that Facebook has bought, is going to be lumped in to you using something like this. And I feel like it's, like I said, for it to be effective, I'm pretty sure they're going to need a lot of information from you, which makes it very vulnerable for you to be on the interweb. So that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments down below. But I think this is pretty serious and something that we need to talk about before things start changing. So curious, and I might do a follow-up video on this. Take care. Love you guys.